Hey, Peewee here, and back with another video that gives an update on the construction project, the road work on Highway 70 between Liberty and Alexandria. Now here it is, we're already on the right side of the road, so we're on the new part. To your left, you'll see that mound there. That's where the road, the old road is. And so we've been sort of looking down into this hole for a while. Now we're down in this little valley. They'll be excavating out all that you see to the left. You can see to the right here how much they've had to dig through in terms of rock and blast and all of these things. I think it's going to be a nice project when it's completed. Henley Hollow Road there to your right, and that has a new entrance. New guardrails are up. And as we're heading up this hill, you can begin to tell how this project is going to shake out. It's going to look great. In fact, coming back the other direction, you can see Short Mountain, and you could always do that before, but it seems like driving back on this side you could see it a little bit better. As we're going over this hill, if you're familiar with the area, you'll remember that Cook Road used to be here to the right, and it would go up, and it was a tough little road, and a few people live on that road, but look at that bluff to your right. You can see how much they've had to carve out. Well, Cook Road is no longer up there. In fact, it's coming up right here on the right. They have a new entrance here. They still have to pave this little side road, but again, they've carved that out. The dust has been ridiculous for many months. Everyone that has to travel this road is ready for that to end. So now we're going back down the hill, heading toward Alexandria. And again, you can begin to tell how this project's going to look. You can look off in the distance and see how they've made this hill maybe a continuous slope. It's probably going to shed water off a lot better than the old road. It's going to be 4 lanes and a turning lane. Remember that. And then also you'll have some margin on the side of the roads. We're thankful for that. The old road, of course, didn't have any of that. So it'll be a safer road. Again, part of this is so that semis and goods and services that are traveling to Smithville can make it from I-40 through Brush Creek and then hit this 4-lane highway all the way up the hill. Of course, the speed limit on this road, they're saying, is 35 miles per hour. They've monitored that a little bit, but it's so smooth that you kind of catch yourself driving 55 if you're not careful. On your right, you can see where they have put some of that shot rock and things like that on the embankment there. Coming up to your right is Trammell Branch. You turn to the right to head down that road. They're working on that entrance as well. To the left is Old Highway 53, and so they've had to move that makeshift entrance and moved it back up closer to where it used to be. And I'm kind of interested how all of that's going to play out. I'm not sure if they're going to have an access to Highway 53 on the other end. I assume they will, but as we head up this hill, you can see that they've done a fair amount of work on the left-hand side there. You can see that it's nearly at grade level in some places. And as we cross this hill, you'll see that the sale barn is still right up there on the right. It managed to survive this road project, and the road's going to be pretty close to it, but not too bad. As we're heading back down this hill, we're approaching the sale barn. We will take another left-hand turn. This will put us back on the old road, if you will, and we'll do a little S-turn here. Again, to my left right there, they're working on the culverts and what has to go across this area. There's a small creek underneath us. So here we take this S-turn, and we head back on sort of like the old road a little bit. Actually, it's a mixture of new and old, really, what we're on right now. But this is heading in toward Alexandria. There's a lot of work happening here. They've done a lot of quick work to the right. They have, blown all of that rock out and hauled it into the low places. More of a bluff there to the right than I was expecting, I guess. But again, I guess this is all for progress. We're thankful when this is going to be done. I haven't heard a projected date. As we head on toward Alexandria, similar to my left will be probably a new access to Old Highway 53, which kind of just loops around to where we were earlier. When you get down here to this junction where you turn to go to Brush Creek, you'll turn to the right and head toward Brush Creek. They've they've got some work here to do as they patch this junction together. I'm going to make a right-hand turn here in just a moment, but this road, they'll continue to widen it as you go past the old Alexandria Cafe, and then they'll kind of merge it all back in. I know they've had to acquire some additional properties along the way. There's a house to the left up there. They're going to be taking that house, and there's one or two, I think, that we already passed that they're going to take as well. Anyhow, that's the update. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one.